rain left about an hour and a half later, something
Yeah.
like that. We had a nice time just kind of sitting here watching the rain, and then hopped in the dinghy, dropped it off the davit system here, and found a dinghy dock, and went walking around inside of the Great Guana Cay, and there's some really cool stuff happening there, and there's some really sad stuff. You know, there's devastation everywhere. Ferry coming in, I think. Walk back here. A little more water in my pocket. Rained a little harder than I thought. This is the ferry dock over here. Various different islands. So Marsh Harbor's got a ferry, Abaco Islands got a ferry. Coming back here to Guana Cay. Well, so the Weather Channel says that it's going to rain one more time. I say it's not. So we're going to risk it. Go check out Guana Cay. See what sort of weather we run into. If we get wet, we get wet, as Lisa says. Just kind of out nice and slow. Said I was going to turn all the navigation lights on before we left.
Yeah.
Remember how we didn't do that before we left?
Yeah.
Remember that time I promised you that we'd be able to get back to the boat at night because I'd turn all the navigation lights on, and then you weren't stressed? Do you want to go back and turn them on, or you think we can find it this close?
I think we'll be fine,
right.
And I don't think we'll be out past 8:30,
Okay.
9 o'clock anyway.
Sorry.
Sun goes down at 8:05, but we still have like 30 minutes of daylight.
Hold that for a second. I'm going to grab this line right here. Dock.
Oh.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this dock over here, which also had ladders, which I did not see until just now. This one's pretty much in good shape. It's looking cool.
Yeah, let's see how we're gonna get through this broken dock. Well, very carefully, I guess. Okay.
Nails right there.
All right. Okay.
Good job, those are not nailed down into the middle board here. It'll be safe.
What if I go to the land?
You could go to the land. That's what you want to do.
Yeah. Oof, our first getting off a dinghy adventure. Oh my gosh. What the heck are we doing?
Your fingers in front of the camera.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Holy crap.
Take a shot of our dinghy right down there.
Yeah.
A boat in the background. And a pretty playground that they rebuilt.
Where do we go pay at? Where it says,
Yeah, that pretty
blue?
blue and white building.
oh yeah, the dive building.
And that's the path that we'll take to Nippers on the day that we're going there.
Uh-huh. I'm setting an exercise. I should have done that as soon as we got off the dinghy.
Yeah, it seems like that would have been a better place to maybe, but it's probably
Oh yeah, I see a ladder.
that's probably the one that says Nippers only, and we're not at Nippers this time, so we'll be there next time.
Oh.
There's no ladders. Oh,
There, I see some.
yeah. Not near where you got off the dinghy. Well, they're still open. They're going to close at 3.
Dive Guana.
Dive Guana. Wish we were diving.
This is where we're paying our $25 fee to be on the mooring ball.
You couldn't get it on the anchor.
Yeah, couldn't get it. Well,
We're going insane.
I see a drop box.
Yep. Shop's open.
Okay.
Mind if we come real quick? We're just going to take some pictures of the shop. I also need to pay for the morning walk. Sorry? Gets the catamaran right out your window here. I think it's maybe the third one out.
What's
It
your
was
name?
Davis.
Davis, that's good. What is going on, sir? Here's Troy, you can pay him.
Oh, hello, Troy.
How you doing? Thanks,
I'm
guys.
great. How are you?
All right, do the early.
Port decision.
It's the that cat that's got the black stripe across there,
No problem.
facing this way.
You're all set?
Okay, thanks
so
very much.
Thanks.
Have a good
Appreciate
night,
it.
guys.
Oh, you too. Thanks. So it's 20, not 25. Okay.
All right.
Even more bueno.
Yeah.
Maybe the mooring ball.
Okay.
We walked over to Nippers. We're going to go actually eat at Nippers in a couple of days, we think, when Chris and Robert are here.
When we come back to
Yeah,
go
when we
to
come back
Nippers.
in a couple of days with Chris and Robert.
Yeah. So, is Nippers down that road right there, I guess? Or this one?
Yeah, I guess we could walk up there and check it out,
Yeah.
so we'll know where we're going.
Sounds good. Let's do that. This one's for sale.
View though doesn't look like much, but the view.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
So tonight we're not going to Nippers. We're going to try out a place called Grabbers.
Grabbers. Nippers and grabbers.
Nippers and Grabbers. Look at that.
Looks
all
like a
the
little
trees.
snow cone shack.
Yeah, and all the trees are painted.
Oh, sure enough. Great Guana Cay Cemetery. We are heading toward the cemetery.
That is not where we wanted to go. I think you were correct when you said the dirt
That's
road.
dirt road.
Fortunately, they have a bypass.
Yeah.
So yeah, the bypass. Now we're on the correct road, which is a little bit muddy and puddly. Yeah, I'm glad it's not raining anymore. hopefully it'll stay that way. So the reason that there is a dirt road and kind of a hill here that we're traversing from where you saw us a second ago is because everything that we were doing earlier was on the leeward side, and this should be on the ocean side. So we're making something of an assumption that we're walking to the correct location. This may or may not be Nippers, but it's pretty buildings.
Very colorful.
Very colorful.
I guess like what you would expect in the Bahamas. A lot of color. Wow.
And they just fairly recently opened back up, because I was following their Facebook page and it had said for a really long time, guys, we're going to be closed for a while. Boy, they have done some work. Wow, they would have had to completely clean up that swimming pool. This place does not look like Hurricane Dorian came through here, but I know they were closed for, gosh, over a year and a half at least. So yeah, here we come up to the ocean, the windward side of the Abacos, where we actually have surf. It's kind of good, if you can even hear me, I don't know, but it's probably kind of good that we actually didn't plan to eat tonight because they're not open. I don't remember what days they're closed, but do you happen to remember? They open on Wednesday?
Wednesday to Sunday.
Okay, so they're closed on Monday and Tuesday?
Yeah, like most restaurants. I'm surprised the one we're going to tonight's open.
Yeah. Pretty neat that we can still walk up here even with it closed, but I guess we could get in the pool. That looks like that's still open. Oh wow, if you look out there you can see the breakers. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, you can see where the disturbed water hits way out from where it's hitting on the shore here. Me too. But then we walked over to the other side. And had dinner at Grabbers. I think we found Grabbers. They are definitely open. And I had basically a whole fish.
A fish.
Yeah, it was a hogfish, and we always see people catching those hogfish. You don't really see that offered in the grocery store, so I always kind of wanted one. And it was just a whole hogfish, like, didn't have the head on it. I was actually expecting the head and the tail to still be on it from the description in the menu, but it was really good. And Lisa had, I can't remember what.
Tropical fish tacos.
Tropical fish tacos. I had a couple of bites of her tacos. They were really good. But the place was really cool, man. It was like a beachy atmosphere. Well, there's Grabbers and the Dingy Dog. Now there's the anchorage where we were supposed to be, but we're not able to go. I'm sorry about the wind noise. I don't have any protection against the wind right now. I got a little swimming pool, and you're going to lose any audio I had. But then there's bathrooms. They've got the little chess thing. It's a pretty neat little stop. Just, you know, they had the cool music playing, and The wait staff were really, really attentive and very quick. Lisa got this hat. It was really awesome. So after that, we walked back over to the dinghy dock. So I'd say grabbers is a must-do. Let's see if we can get us both in this shot, though.
Yep, that's definitely a must go to if you are here.
So we ended up with, Lisa got the, what was that thing called? You wrote it down.
Tropical fish tacos.
Tropical fish tacos, and I got the hogfish, and we also had some kind of a fried hot shrimp thing that they called the bang bang shrimp. It was pretty cool.
It was really good.
Yeah, so yeah, in Great Guana Cay, definitely go and check out grabbers, and we're going to check out nippers in a couple of days when Chris and Robert with us. But for now, we're taking a bit of a trek back over towards the dinghy dock, and we're not even entirely sure that the dinghy dock that we're headed back to is actually the dinghy dock. It's just a place that we docked up to, but just right down the road from our boat, which is right over there, and our dinghy, which is hopefully still right over there somewhere. Oh yeah, there she is. The lone little dinghy out on the not exactly completed, commissioned dock. Yeah, there she is. Up underneath that other dock, you can see it. Headed back to the dinghy.
We're just noticing these boats are out of the water.
All these are new docks, clearly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we saw the remnants of all of the old docks.
Yeah.
Piles on the shore, and then there was off. If you turn to your right, you can see one of the completely wrecked docks. Spin around that direction. It's going to be the sun. So when we bring her back up, we have to use pull this jam off. Sometimes called a clutch right here. I can lower her down just fine. Getting her back up's a lot easier if you bring it up like this. And came back over here and had some sundowners and watched the sunset right over here until it hit the clouds, and then we lost the sunset. And so that's been our kind of day two. I would call it day two. It's sort of day one because yesterday mostly we just got unpacked and did our thing here.
But we've been here for 3 days.
Yeah, we've been here for 3 days, so it's hard to, I mean, I don't even know what day it is right now because I keep losing track of it. I think it's Tuesday, but whatever day it is, we've been here for, like you said, 3 days?
Yeah.
And, you know, part of that, as you already know, is hotel, and part of that was just getting here into the boat, and then part of that was, this was our first real day kind of out doing interesting things.
Yep.
But tomorrow we'll get up, and Calvin will be here about 8:30ish, and we're probably going to go do some snorkeling since we had a failed attempt at snorkeling today, and then we'll go get Carissa and Robert, and then we'll probably, if plans go as they are right now, probably go to Tahiti Beach, and yeah, that'll be fun. Anyway, we'll continue that adventure tomorrow.
Bye.